And now, Pujya Atman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda ji commences tonight's satsang with a Sanskrit peace chant.
Om Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We begin with mystic song by Sri Swami Lalitananda, played and sung by Sri Swami Umananda and Rajneesh.
Our song tonight is based on a poem by Swamiji. It's called O Goddess Lakshmi, Smile Upon Me. O Goddess Lakshmi, smile upon me, cast thy sidelong glance unto me, awaken me from my long, long dream. In the garden of my life, let every leaf that blows in the wind turn into radiant gold. Let every flower become a perfect gem that lights up my lonely heart. O Goddess Lakshmi, grant me the vision of thy lotus feet on the sands of eternity. Inspire me to climb the mystic mountains. Let my soul become a cascading stream of your grace, carrying a love unknown to all who walk on earth. O Goddess Lakshmi, smile upon me. We are recording from the ashram of our revered Guru Pujya Atman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda ji in Miami, Florida. Today is November the 28th, 2020, Saturday evening, and tonight Swamiji will be conducting a class on concentration and meditation. And now Pujya Atman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda ji.
Om Brahmanandam Param Sukadam Kevalam Jnana Murtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam. Consciousness, one without a second, vast as the ether, infinite, eternal, beyond the three gunas and their modifications, the supreme preceptor. We begin with concentration exercises on slide projections. And you have before you Lord Shiva. This is mantra Om Namah Shivaya. And just remind yourself of the mystical meanings behind his form. His snowy white form, shining, effulgent, is symbolic of absolute purity. The crescent moon in his matter locks, his mind absolutely under control. When the mind is not under control, that brings about lunatic experiences. The Luna is absolutely calmly sitting in the matted locks. There is also Ganges in his matted locks. And you see this snake, Kundalini Shakti. Lord Shiva is the master of all the Shaktis. The most important symbol is his trident. When you dream, three things have gone wrong: the dream subject, the dream world, the dream experience. To wake up, these three have to be removed by three prongs of Shiva's trident. And his little drum, symbolic of the source of Big Bang. That's what scientists call of. The whole evolution starts. From evolution to its termination, there are so many cycles of Srishti and Pralaya continues, creation and dissolution. On all this due to bangs of Lord Shiva. And there are many more implications. He sits upon tiger skin, the lower self absolutely under control. And Shiva is Brahman, the absolute. His qualities are endless. So with that, keep your eyes closed, mentally recite Om Namah Shivaya, and reflect upon any one of these virtues, qualities. And try to develop a visualization that you are having darshan of Lord Shiva. You are closely bowing down to his feet, and then you sit up and have a confrontation, a gracious vision facing Lord Shiva. Next, open your eyes. You're looking at beautiful waterfall. Shiva's grace cascading over your intellect, your ego, the world of your feeling, your thought, word and deed, all that you have in your personality. Grace is cascading over all. So with that vision, close your eyes, place yourself before the cascading waterfall. Next, open your eyes. You enjoy divine grace. What happens to your mind? Mind becomes a butterfly. Looking for the glory of God. And of course, the whole world is filled with His glory. Allegorically, every blossom, every flower, the nectar in the flower is sucked by the butterfly. And while sucking it, the butterfly hums. So it's an allegorical presentation of mind enjoying mystic delight while reciting the divine name. Closing your eyes, have the visualization of the beautiful butterfly enjoying nectar from a flower. At the same time, allow your mind to become like a butterfly. Profoundly involved in enjoying the sweetness of divine presence. Next, open your eyes. Now we are looking at a water lily, and also allegorical. Your heart should become like a water lily. It doesn't become immediately, it takes its own course. But your visualization should not take a long course. It can be any time. So introduce that type of practice, that your heart has become relaxed and love of God has entered your heart. And heart that was thorny has now turned into a beautiful lily. Tender sentiments touched by divine love. They are the petals of this lily. keeping your eyes closed, and follow that subtle meditation. Next, open your eyes and you are looking at Taj Mahal in Agra, India. And that's one of the wonders of the world, created by great Mughal king Shah Jahan in the memory of his beloved wife. The entire setting is glorifying love. And love in all tender relations, and the best of it is a drop coming from God. So in every celebration of any type of love, God's love is the source behind it. So while you enjoy the beautiful Taj Mahal in a wondrous setting, think of divine love. Closing your eyes, imagine you are enfolded by God's bounteous love. The baby enfolded in the arms of a loving mother. And that God that enfolds you is your Ishta Devata. And that you must be free. Because all Ishta Devatas are same Brahman in different aspects. Next, open your eyes, and this is a different type of waterfall. This is a light fall, delightful forest light creating a wondrous spectacle of nature. And all the trees are as if enjoying the shower of light. Consider this allegorical. You are enjoying shower of grace, keeping your eyes closed while mentally repeating your japa or simply saying Om, Om. Next, open your eyes and you are looking at beautiful sunset. The blue color of the sky, adorned by a beautiful glow of red, golden, snowy white. Is an allegorical presentation of experience of samadhi. So while enjoying the sunset and its wondrous beauty, turn your mind to God. And Godward union is like this sunset. Your mind withdrawing all its rays as if diving in the ocean of love. With that in view, keep your eyes closed. Now place yourself by the ocean during a full moon night. And here is practice of attunement with the ocean, along with your breathing exercise. While breathing in, imagine the surf is coming up towards you with a chorus of Om. So much so that you become enfolded by the resonance of Om, which is same as love of God. And as you are breathing out, your heart pours into the ocean. Allegorically, an experience of divine communion. Breathing in, the chorus comes up, and you are enfolded by Om resonance. And the resonance penetrates deep, charges every cell within your body. While breathing out, you are entering into the ocean, diving into the ocean of delight. And you are constantly listening to the sound of the surf coming in, coming up towards you and going back. But the sound of the surf is blended with the chorus of Om. Now imagine that you have turned yourself into a beautiful swan up in the sky is full moon. Allegorical presentation of Brahman, God himself. The nectarine rays proceeding from the moon is a shower of grace. As a swan, you are thrilled. You have gone through millions of lives for this great opportunity of uniting yourself with God. So with that thrill, you fly. And enjoy your journey in every detail. Look at the ocean, how calm, shimmering. As you pass through layers of silvery clouds, enjoy how we are moving away layers and layers of illusions. And each time you emerge out of a layer, you enjoy special delight. And finally you emerge in the vastness of the blue sky. Now you enjoy a shower of grace in 3 stages for your body, for your mind, and for your heart. So beginning with the physical body, try to focus your attention and your attention is towards viewing your body as a divine temple. Deho devalayo prokto. The body is a divine temple. And the soul, the jiva, essentially is God himself. But follow the simple practice of as if you have come to the biggest pilgrimage center, not just in a pilgrimage, but the most holiest of temples. And the shower of grace is sweeping over your temple. From toes to the head. With a subtle view that this is the touch of the healing grace that's rendering your body ideally healthy. And inspiring your soul to attain enlightenment. Thus you are sanctifying your body from the toes to the head. Now turn your attention to shower of grace for your mind. Imagine the allegorical setting. The beautiful lake. Mind is like a lake in the snowy mountains. Calm. First visualize the lake and its picturesque beauty. The full moon in the sky is reflecting in that lake along with beautiful stars. This is the illustration of mind reflecting on God. Ishvara Smaran. Keep the mind free of past and future. Now imagine that the lake is receiving a shower of, gentle shower of grace. Your mind is in the hands of God for divine treatment. All the maladies of the mind are being negated. The injuries healed. Charging your mind with divine presence. And there cannot be anything so glorious than this. Now turn your attention to shower of grace for your heart. Follow the allegorical setting of a beautiful cave, a mystic cave. And a window opens in that cave, and a beam of light, moonlight, enters. And that's a stream of grace emanating from the moon, from God. Feel that a special transformation that is occurring in your heart. All the injuries that have frustrated your feelings, they are being healed. Your heart is becoming filled with joy, inundated by divine love. Now follow the allegorical journey that you began with. The swan, you have been soaring to be united with the moon. And you have become now united with the moon. And a transfiguration occurs in your heart. Think of the joy of having divine feeling, a feeling that brings out goodwill for all. Your heart has turned into a mystic basket. Or a mystic jar. And divine grace is being sprinkled from that jar. Goodwill for all. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. May all be happy. Consider all souls as your near and dear ones. May all be happy. Not only should you think you are wishing it, but have the vision that you are actually promoting it. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Sarve santu niramaya. Have a tender heart for the sufferings of all. May every soul enjoy relief, relief beyond belief. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May every soul wake up to realize I am that. Souls are like reflected suns. And each reflected sun is the sun. And that's real awakening. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhave. May sufferings terminate forever. Now turn your attention to four great utterances from the Vedas, Mahavakyas, and try to enjoy the wisdom, beginning with Prajnanam Brahma. Brahman is absolute consciousness. Try to figure out what you mean by consciousness. All you are experiencing in all details, they are reflections in consciousness, pure consciousness, not conscious of things, but consciousness itself. What wonderful revelation. You do not have to go far and wide for ending your miseries, sufferings, sorrows. But here and now, that consciousness can't live without consciousness even for a moment. But that consciousness in its purity is Brahman, the Absolute. The next utterance given by Guru to disciple, Tattvamasi. Thou art that. And allow your mind to understand thou relates to God, who is like the sun, but sun that has become reflected in a jar of water. So the address is being given to the jar of, to the reflected sun. You reflected sun, you are nothing but the absolute sun. Who is telling it? The voice of mystic Guru, Guru's initiation, that you are not this body-mind set. You are Brahman, the Absolute. Thou art that. Third month, great utterance, Aham Brahma. When you have profoundly understood the Mahavakya, Tattvamasi, thou art that. Now, focus your attention on realizing Aham. Where is that Aham? I am. The ego is not your reality. And ego in itself is not real. When you go to deep sleep, that ego is not there. The whole world vanishes along with your ego. And you are not a loser. So then, who are you? Who am I? Aham Brahmasmi. I am the absolute reality. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Brahman alone is real. The entire world is illusory. And end up with the fourth, I am Atma Brahman. This self, the very you who have been looking for Brahman, you discover, I am Brahman. You are not just meditating on I am Brahman, but a revelation that this very soul that has been struggling to attain God realization, each reflected sun that has been struggling to be perfect, and this full revelation, no more struggles. I am Atma Brahman, no more doubts. This self is Brahman, the Absolute. And enjoy Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace relating to all your subjective problems and troubles. Peace relating to the world around you. And peace relating to acts of God's will, act of God, storm, hurricanes, etc. You're enjoying ocean of peace. You are diving into it. Param Shanti. And go deeper. And it culminates in Paramananda, an ocean of bliss, absolute joy. Soft chanting of Om. Om. In 3 stages. First chant, feel you are resonating with the whole universe in physical plane. With the second chant, resonating with all mind, the mental universe, cosmic mind. And with the third, resonating with all that is absolute, communing with God. The bhavana can be easily directed to the highest goal, and you should learn to be generous and profound in your bhavana. Practice makes it easy. Om. 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 Ram, 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 Ram. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om. Prayer for shower of grace over all of you. It's Karunamaya Ras of grace. And with the blessings of Shakti, strength to face challenges in life. Bhakti, love of God that makes everything delightful. And Mukti, which is the goal of life, liberation, Nirvana. May these blessings shower on all of you. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukum Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshyamamritat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukhabhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Hari Om Tat Sat.